I've got another strategy that I just came up with using the markers plus built-in variables once again. This time I'm looking for kind of a slowdown and then the next push in whatever direction that might be. I'm only taking trades from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the first hour of the New York Open, and I'm trading this on a 5-minute chart. I've got my strategy coded in Markers Plus and it's printing these dots. You can see it's even giving some decent signals pre-market and also later in the afternoon, but I'm only trading it for the first hour, and this is the way I'm trading it. This is the first 5-minute candle of the New York Open, March 11th. I'm just going to go over last week. You can see how many trades were taken. So price has to break down below by a couple ticks below the low of this signal candle in order to trigger. The next candle we get does not break below the low of this signal candle, not even by a tick. Next signal candle, price breaks below by a couple ticks. Stop goes at the high of the trigger candle, right above it, one tick above it. And the take profit is totally up to the user. I'm going to be judging this on the time of day, current market sentiment, whether or not I have any other support and resistance coming up like a pivot point or VWAP, also current market volatility and average true range. I'm going to be factoring in a lot of things when I consider what my take profit's going to be. After it broke out below this candle, we dropped down about 60 points in 15 minutes. Here's the last candle, 10:30. Done. I'm not taking this candle. I'm not taking any of these signal candles. So only one trade triggered on Monday last week. Here's Tuesday from last week. Again, we get a couple of decent signals pre-market, but I'm not taking it till 9:30. Here's the first candle of the New York Open. Here's our first signal candle. So a couple things when I'm looking at this. Yes, we do break below by a couple ticks, 199 to 174. So we still got about a 25-point move. I often scalp for 10 to 20 points, so it's well within my range. But I'm also looking at the news. We had a pretty big reaction to the upside, and we did get a pullback, pulled back pretty far. But look at the move, how far it's gone down already, and the initial news reaction earlier. I'm going to be taking that all into consideration when I take a trade and when I'm trying to determine what my take profit level should be. I've got a lot of other stuff going on my regular charts. I've just got this basic strategy on this chart for ease of demonstration. Here's our next signal candle. We get a break above, nice 60-point move up in 10 minutes. Another signal candle at 10:10. We do not get a break above this signal candle until here, 10:25. We make it over 100 points up. I'm not taking this signal candle. It's after 10:30. Not taking any of these. So 3 trades, 1, 2, 3 on Tuesday last week. Here's Wednesday last week. Here's pre-market. Here's the first 5-minute candle of the New York Open. We get an entry. We get another entry. From this first entry candle, we make it 45 points in 15 minutes here. Get another signal candle at 10. Big move down already. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I like to take the first move or two in a wave, but the third and beyond, gonna have to have some extra confirmation. However, this one worked out pretty well. Get a nice 30-point drop afterwards. And that's it. Here's 10:30. Not taking any of these signals. 3 signal candles on Wednesday. Here's Thursday last week. Here's the first 5-minute candle. Here's our first signal candle. Look what happens. We do not break above the signal candle, not even by a tick. No trade. Here's 10:30. I'm already done. If a signal hasn't triggered before 10:30, I'm not taking it, but this one did pop up 20 points. Here is Friday. This is 5 minutes before the open, not taking that. Here we get a signal candle at 9:40. Get into the trade. Drop down about 27 points in 10 minutes, and it never goes above the signal candle to take out any kind of stop. again, we've had a momentous move down. Might not be going for the hugest take profits, selling the bottom. And again, I am factoring in a lot of other different things when I trade. I'm not just trading this one particular strategy with no other kind of confirmation at all. Another signal candle at 10:05. Get a nice 30 plus point drop there. Nice big wick candle. Looking for a potential move to the upside just on that price action. And the next candle at 10:15, we get a bullish signal. We get put into the trade here. This one takes a little bit longer to work out, but it never comes down to break the low of this trigger candle. And we pop up 60 points there. So there's a full trading week of this signal and its performance, trading 1 hour a day. No back testing result is any kind of guarantee of future performance. You should absolutely do your own research on any kind of information that you are getting here. This is not financial advice, just sharing some cool things that I'm playing around with. So like I said, I'm just using the built-in variables with Markers Plus, so I don't have to have any instances of Markers copy or anything like that. All I have is a Markers logic for the long and a Markers logic for the shorts. For the longs, I'm looking for the body of 1 bar ago to be less than the body of 2 bars ago. And I want the close of the current bar to be greater than the high of 1 bar ago. So here's what that looks like on the chart. Here's our candle. Here's the body from 1 bar ago, away from this signal, 1 bar ago. Look how tiny it is. It's smaller than the body of 2 bars ago from the signal. And then also the close of the current bar right here is greater than the high of the previous bar. So we get this signal. Here's the logic for the shorts. The body of 1 bar ago is also less than the body of 2 bars ago, and the close of the current bar is less than the low of the previous bar. So here's a short signal. Here's the body of 1 bar ago. It's smaller than the body of 2 bars ago. And here's our signal candle, the current candle. The close of this current bar is less than the low of the previous bar, 1 bar ago. So we get a red dot to the downside. That's it. Another way you can use the built-in variables with Markers Plus. If you want to check out Markers Plus for yourself, there's a link in the description. There's also a coupon code you can use for a discount. There's also links to all the other toys that I currently use in my day-to-day trading, and also links to Apex, the funded trading firm that I'm using. I hope you got some good ideas for your own trading. Thanks for watching. And please like and subscribe if you would like to see more.